Dramatic electronic music fades into aerial shots of tech compasses. Amazon, Apple, Google, Meta intercut with headlines FTC expands proof DOJ targets monopolies as tech giants face crackdown. America's biggest tech companies, Apple, Google, Amazon, and Meta, are under intense federal scrutiny once again, with the Department of Justice and the Federal Trade Commission ramping up antitrust probes. The government is signaling it's ready to break down what is seen as monopolistic behavior in Silicon Valley. DOJ press conference, FTC Chair Lina Khan speaking. The goal: rein in corporate giants who critics say are abusing their market power, crushing competition, and controlling everything from what you see online to how your phone works. Logos of Apple, Google, Amazon, and Meta with "under investigation" stamped across. Let's break it down by company. Apple Store and iPhone footage. Apple is facing allegation that is unfairly restricted competition in the App Store by forcing developers to use its payment system and taking steep commissions. The DOJ argues that Apple's practices hurt innovation and limit consumer choice. US versus Apple courtroom sketches. Apple denies wrongdoing and says its policies protects user security and privacy, but the antitrust case filed in March 2024 is moving forward, and it could reshape how apps are bought and sold across iOS device. Google headquarters search resulted being typed. Google, owned by Alphabet, is battling multiple lawsuits. The DOJ says Google monopolizes the online search market, steering traffic towards its own services and locking out rivals by paying billions to be the default engine on phones and borrowers. Android phone dealing highlights. A major trial is already underway, and regulators are seeking structural changes which could mean breaking up parts of Google's ad business or separating its services. Amazon warehouse online shopping interface. Amazon is under fire from the FTC, which accuses the e-commerce giant of using its dominance to stifle competition. That includes allegedly punishing sellers who offer lower prices elsewhere and favoring its own products in search results. FTC Chair Lina Khan said that no company is above the law and the dominant platforms must play fair in the digital marketplace. Meta compasses Instagram and Facebook feeds scrolling. Meta, parent of Facebook and Instagram, is also under legal pressure. The FTC is pushing a case that Meta illegally acquired potential competitors like WhatsApp and Instagram to protect its social media monopoly. Mark Zuckerberg testifying before Congress. Meta argues that its accusations were legal at the time and that breaking up the company now would harm users and innovation. But regulators are seeking to force divestitures, potentially spinning off Instagram and WhatsApp. Why now? Capitol Hill's hearings, bipartisan panels. With public concern growing over big tech's influence, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are breaking aggressive antitrust action. Critics say tech monopolies hurt small businesses, limit consumer choice, and pose risk to democracy itself. Small business owners and tech startups. Startups argue that they can't compete on a level playing field, especially when the platforms they rely on are also their biggest competitors. News tickers. Breakups coming. Congress demands accountability. And while the companies push back, courts decisions expected in the late 2025 and 2026 could lead to massive structural changes or even corporate breakups depending on the outcomes. What's at stake? User on phones, laptops, smart home device. For consumer, the impact could be huge. These cases could change how you use your phone, shop online, or share on your social media. For big tech, billions of dollars and their business models are on the line. Scales of justice overlaid on tech logos, music fades. As regulators, lawmakers, and the courts take aim to Silicon Valley's are powerhouses, the future of big tech hangs in the balance. Is this the beginning of a new digital era or just another round of legal showdowns? Should big tech be broken up? Tell us in the comments and subscribe for more Tech Plus policy updates.